Right, welcome ladies and gents. So yesterday, news broke that Damon Lindelof of Lost, Prometheus, Watchmen, was penning a script for a new Star Wars movie. Now, when that was revealed, there wasn't much information about it, but we've got a lot more now. We've got time setting. We've got writer that he's writing it with, and sort of some hopes and dreams of Disney. So we'll dive into that today. This did actually drop yesterday, but late yesterday. So I would have been having my little Z's, as it were, sleeping. So we dive into that. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks. Cheers. But also check out my second channel, linked in the description box, Mistakes Reviews Live Archives. I'm streaming again every Tuesday and Thursday, 9 PM UK time. And there's like highlight clips go out over on that channel, along with the whole stream as well, although it streams on this channel. But anyway, let's check this out. A lot of people didn't know who Damon Lindelof was yesterday, which did surprise me. But I guess not really. But you would have known his work. And you probably wouldn't have liked his work. He just doesn't end anything. He's of the J.J. Abrams ilk, where they just go, mystery box, consistent mystery box. And then they don't explain anything. It's very, very irritating. But here you have it, look. The Damon Lindelof movie. A look inside Damon Lindelof's Star Wars movie. As an exclusive to The Hollywood Reporter. A secret writer's room, a Rising Scribe, and a post-Skywalker timeline. So this will be the first Star Wars movie since 2019 in theaters. Well, yes, this will be the Star Wars movie since the last one, basically. And the last one dropped in 2019. It's been a long time, but no one asked for this. No one wants this. There's no major crowd begging for a new Star Wars movie, so it has to be good. Otherwise, how can the studio justify it? But let's check this out. So, Justin Brooke Gibson is penning the script with Lindelof. So that's interesting. That's this chap here. So, a Rising Scribe, and this is Lindelof, by the way. But the film will potentially bring back some of the characters from the sequel trilogy. Good times, ladies and gents, good times. The secret Star Wars movie project that is being led creatively by Damon Lindelof was thrust into the open Sunday night when it was revealed that Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy, who directed 2 episodes of Ms. Marvel, was on board as the helmer. That's right, Lucasfilm continuing Marvel's incestuous talent pool. The project has been in the works for months, and while Lindelof is getting the Wookiee-sized share of attention, thanks in no small part to a pedigree that includes co-creating Lost and shepherding HBO's Watchmen, he is by no means the only person involved in the project. So who's his well, they say this. In fact, if Lost and Watchmen, as well as The Leftovers, another love series Lindelof created, have shown anything, it's that one of the writer's chief talents is picking gifted collaborators. So who's he writing with? Justin Brooke Gibson. He's a young rising writer who worked as an executive story editor on Del Toro's vampire drama The Strain. So that's quite good, actually, in fairness. And that's probably the only good thing about this. And wrote episodes of Star's The Counterpart, a series that deals with parallel dimensions and starred J.K. Simmons. So Brooke Gibson, however, comes to the job after a secret, it's always a secret with Star Wars, isn't it, writer's room. So this is the thing, they've already started the writer's room, they're coming in to iron out the story. So they've already got the story, they're just coming in to iron it out, which isn't a good sign. You know, you can get as pedigree as you want, but if the story's naff, they can't change that as writers. But that began coming together after this year's Star Wars celebration. The room held a 2-week session in July, and at the table were Patrick Somerville, who worked with Lindelof on Leftovers, and then went on to create the buzzy Stallion 11, Raina McClendon, a consulting producer on Lucasfilm's own Obi-Wan Kenobi, so that's not good. And writer on the company's upcoming Willow series. And Andy Greenwald, the creator of Rosario Dawson's crime drama Bra Patch. So, not great. Not great. But apparently Dave Filoni was present, so take from that what you will. So after breaking the story, Lindelof and Brett Gibson have been clacking away at the keyboard. So again, they are just ironing out the story. But sources say the movie project is intended as a standalone, but listen to this, but in success could lead to more movies. That's what they want. That plan goes against the grain of earlier Lucasfilm development processes, which saw the company try to come up with new trilogies. Now the studio seems to focus on standalones. You should just make a bloody good story, because you can't even do that at the moment. And sources say that the story would take place after the events of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, although it would not be a continuation of the Skywalker saga. It could, however, feature some of the characters from Star Wars trilogy made in the 2010s. Sounds like a continuation then, doesn't it, dipshit? Linearly, anyway. Disney released a Star Wars feature, a year from 2015 to 2019, but then Disney CEO Bob Iger acknowledged it was too much too fast after Solo: A Star Wars Story became the first Star Wars film to lose money. Disney pressed pause on its Star Wars theatrical plans following The Rise of Skywalker. That's my Palpatine impression. With the studio focusing on streaming, TV basically. So they haven't done anything since. It's been a long, long time. So Star Wars big screen movies have been closely watched. Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron, well, that's canned anyway. That's off the calendar. It's done. Marvel Studios boss Kevin Feige is producing a film to be written by Loki's Michael Waldron. And Thor: Love and Thunder, Taika Waititi is still developing his as well. So Lindelof's film could drop December 2025, apparently. Allegedly. But there you go. Post Rise of Skywalker movie. Screenwriter. The fellow screenwriter sounds good, right? That's a good development. But in terms of, I guess the fact that they've been brought on late, weren't in meetings for the actual main story, that's not good. That's not good at all. You want to be part of that story making process as well. If they've been handed a shit story, there's no amount of cleaning is going to clean that up and make it a pristine, great narrative. So there you have it. I've personally got no interest in this because it sounds like it's quite close. I mean, if characters can return, it's going to be close to The Rise of Skywalker. Close-ish, anyway. And I'm not interested in that. I don't think that's an interesting time period. Way after that, interesting. Way before that, interesting. All that time period, not that interesting at all. So, anyway, love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down below. Cheers, ladies and gents. Take care.